you sure I'm just not speaking very, very softly? Justin? Okay. Welcome. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday evening. This is my first attempt at ASMR. So please bear with me because unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but how shall I phrase this? Ironically, perhaps, setting up for an ASMR stream is not very relaxing. Hi, NASCAR. How are you? Everything is very precariously organized and set up right now in a way that if I accidentally hit something or move in the wrong way, your eardrums are gonna get blasted out. So we're gonna try to avoid having that happen tonight as much as possible. Hi everyone. Also, hello something. 4859, thank you for the follow. I have my alerts off today just to make sure no one gets spooked by a random sudden boop or bop. But yeah, I don't have an ASMR microphone, y'all, so this is very lo-fi tonight. This is me with my Blue Yeti, just completely with the gain turned all the way up, praying that William does not make any loud noises in the background. So if you need any of the volume adjusted, let me know. Let me know if you can hear the rain sounds in the background. I can turn that up if necessary. But yeah, so this stream is a result of the subathon I had back in, gosh, was it March or April, I think? It was spring for sure. And it's been a while. I took my good old time getting this set up, and even though I took all that time, I didn't spend any of that time actually thinking about what I was gonna do. So we're winging it. Because I figured, you know what? Why put this off any longer, Puffin? You might as well just rip the band-aid off and do it finally. So yeah, I listen to a lot of ASMR. I'm actually pretty into it. It helps me with my anxiety a lot. And so I'm just going to softly talk to you. I don't really have a lot of the right equipment to do sounds for you all, but I do have my little slime here, which we could try later. And I have a pad of paper here and some nice markers. So maybe we'll also try to do just a little like marker on paper noises later to see how that sounds. I was gonna try to do like mic brushing, which I really like, but I just don't think my mic is like properly set up for that. The sounds were really harsh when I tried it, and then when I tried to adjust the microphone settings to be too insensitive, I guess, then you couldn't hear it properly. So I think you might need one of those fancy binaural mics. I know that a lot of ASMR artists have something called a 3DO microphone, which is supposed to be really good for ASMR. I like my microphone a lot, but I'm not sure if this was expressly the purpose it was built for. So we'll just have a nice relaxing evening. It's the end of the work week. It is a time to decompress and to exhale all of the pent-up stress of the week. So just take a deep breath in and out and try to unclench your jaw a little bit, because I know that I am I'm a jaw clencher for sure. I'm always clenching that jaw. I feel like I'm also always like I always have my hands balled up into fists. Sometimes Will come by and be like, Puffin, why are you clenching your fists like that? I'm just like, I have anxiety, William. That's why. That's the reason why. But I'll unclench my fist just for you. Hello to everybody who's slowly coming in. Yes, if you're confused, you should be. We are doing an ASMR stream tonight. I don't think it'll be a particularly long stream. Probably just an hour or so. I don't wanna you can whisper too much. I think whispering actually harms your voice a little bit. So you're not supposed to do it too much. Or you can harm your vocal cords. But just for this little while is fine. That's fine. But I think at this point, most people know what ASMR is, right? Does anyone not know? Because we can have a little lesson if anybody doesn't know. Also, New Tigers, thank you so much for the subscription. I don't have my alerts on right now because we're being very quiet and relaxing. But I do appreciate your support so very much. And it is very kind of you to subscribe for 2 months. Whispering too much is just as bad as shouting. It's true. It's true. Where's the slime? I will bring the slime out in a bit, Shrubby. I don't want to bring the slime out too early. It's gotta be the right moment, okay? I've gotta feel it in my heart. But I will bring the slime out momentarily. Chat demands that I be hydrated. I'm a little afraid of taking a sip next to the microphone. I'm not like a big fan of like mouth sounds in ASMR. So I think I might mute for that. So give me 1 second. Let me hydrate real quick. Alright, there we go. Hydration has occurred. You got a script or free ball in it. We are riding free tonight, Shrubby. I've got no plans. I'm just here to whisper at you in a vaguely comforting / vaguely threatening way. And possibly squish some slime in your ear. Requesting an ara ara. I will whisper it to you. I can whisper it to you. Ara ara. Ara ara. I'm not really good at saying ara ara in like a seductive way. We tried that during the subathon and it didn't work out so well. I said it like one time. I felt the like anime spirit possess me exactly once and then it was gone. So maybe one day it will possess me again. Also, William. Oh my gosh. These cars outside, I'm gonna kill them. It's like our street was quiet all day, and then as soon as I started prepping for the stream, they all started to drive down our block as loud as possible, so I'm sorry about the background noise. I can't really help it. Also, hi Lindsay. Good to see you. Yes, I'm doing this because of a subathon. A milestone that we hit. So this is not my usual bag of potatoes. Was this a lost bet? Lindsay, I love ASMR. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, can the mic... Now motorcycles are driving by. This is very upsetting. I'm very upset by the motorcycles that are driving by at 1,000 miles an hour right now. This is tickling my eardrums. That's what it's supposed to do, Lindsay. Though, wait a minute. Oh, the rain sounds are still on. Okay, I couldn't hear them for a second. Everybody just wants me to be so hydrated tonight. So hydrated. Okay, hold on. I've got my water. Should we try a sip on the microphone? I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I have a loud throat. I remember one time I was Lindsay, you might have been there. I was in the group chat, in a voice channel. I think it might have been for D&D, and I was drinking water, and I was drinking it so loud, and everyone else was like, Puffin, how are you drinking that loud? You are making ungodly noises with your mouth and throat. And I was just like, I'm so sorry, I'll never drink water again now. And I've been self-conscious about my drinking volume ever since. Okay, but here, I will take a sip. Yeah, I'm like a loud swallower. I just have a noisy trachea, I guess. Is that what it is? Esophagus? I have a noisy esophagus. It's fine though. You're allowed. If you have, here, we'll do some affirmations. If you have a noisy esophagus, you're valid. You're valid. That's just your body telling you how happy it is to be consuming life-giving nutrients and molecules, okay? You're doing the right thing for your body. Thank you for feeding it and giving it water. That's very good of you to do. Stop hydrating me, Chad. Stop it. I'm gonna mute so I can chug all of these sips of water now. Alright. Can't hear me over the sounds of Toontown. Toontown is a noisy game, Lindsay. Noisy games are banned today. You can only play quiet games. What's the quietest game you guys can think of? Is there a game out there that's completely silent? I guess the quiet game. You guys ever play the quiet game? It was like my go-to trick as a babysitter. It was like, hey, kids, let's see how long we can all be quiet for, and the person who's quiet the longest gets a prize. Doom with the sounds all the way down. I think I've never played Doom, but I don't think I believe you, Phoenix. That seems like a loud game with a lot of explosions. What was the prize? I can't remember. It was probably like candy or a snack. Kids are very food motivated. Silent Doom is a thing. I did not know that. I don't know much about Doom. Excuse me. There go my mouth sounds again. My body just won't shut up today. All I know about Doom is that I think it can be played on like a TI-85 calculator under the right circumstances, but that might be a different game I'm thinking of. It could be that game, or maybe it's a different game, not sure. The ultimate ASMR artist. Hello, Monokuma. Shall we do some whispered Monokuma noises? Thrills, chills, and kills. It's punishment time. This is so silly. I love it. I love it. You want? Okay, we can do that. That's surprisingly hard to get right. Am I tickling your eardrums? I should have like reviewed what people say in ASMR videos. Like, I watch enough ASMR, you'd think I'd know what to say what noises to make. They do a lot of tapping in ASMR videos. I wonder if tapping would sound good. Should we try it? It's probably gonna be loud. Is this too loud? You might not be able to hear it over the rain. Hold on. Okay, there's gonna be a clicking noise. I'm sorry in advance. It's a little bit loud. Okay, there we go. I have like the tiniest nails right now. I'm a big nail biter. Unfortunately, I'm a very, if you haven't noticed this about me, I'm a very high stress person. And I do tend to bite my nails, but right now they're like they're a little longer than usual, so can actually get some tapping noises. There's like different tapping noises on the top. This is my slime jar. So like the bottom sounds different from the top. I think it's because the bottom has a label on it. Get kind of like a duller noise. It's like dulled by the paper a little bit. Versus the top, which is has a little bit of like more hollowness to it. Alright, we're almost 20 minutes in, so why don't we open the slime? Slime opening ASMR. Okay, I don't know. I tried to like ASMR degradation. No, I'm only gonna do affirmations. Let's see. If anyone has affirmation requests, let me know. Let me know. I'll say nice things about you. Okay, which color slime should we take out first, y'all? We have purple. We have green. We have blue. And we have like a flesh-colored slime, which is just very unappealing looking, but it's here, so it's an option. You are enough. You are enough. So everyone in this room is enough. You are enough as you are. You are a whole human being, or animal, or toaster, or whatever you are. You are a whole being, complete in and of itself. You do not have to change. You do not have to aspire. Only if you want to. Only if you have the desire to. Only because you should want it for you and not because you should want it to appease anyone else's image of what you should be. Okay? Just remember that. Good boy. Okay. You are a very good boy. A very good boy. A very good girl. A very good creature. A very good person. A very good animal. A very good chat member. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with the purple slime. Okay, I paused the rain sound so you can hear the slime. I'm not sure again. I tried to like mess with the mic settings before going live, but even though I tested it a bunch, I'm not sure if you'll actually be able to hear this, so can you hear this? Oh god, okay. I think it's audible. It's not like the loudest, but it exists. It's very squelchy. I don't know if I like that. Do we like the squelchy slime or not? Oh god, that was a loud one. Alright, well, enjoy the slime sounds, I guess. I'm trying not to get it too close to the mic. This is my only mic. I don't want to have to buy a new one because it got slime in it. That would be hilarious, but terrible. You're never too old to play with slime, okay? There's another affirmation. You're never too old to play with slime. You should always indulge yourself in your little childish fancies, y'all. Okay, hug that plushie. Okay, buy that Lego set. Put together that model train. Read that comic book. Don't let anyone tell you you're too old for that kind of thing. You're never too old. You're never too old to play with slime. I do have, speaking of slime, oh goodness, some of the squelches are just real wet sounding. I have found a very cool looking slime making, oh my gosh, motorcycle. Stop, please. Oh my goodness, there's a raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hello, welcome to the stream. I do not have my alerts on because we are doing ASMR tonight. But Viv, how are you doing? Thank you so much for raiding me, folks. Welcome in. This is a very quiet raid. Hello, thank you so much for sharing your community with me. You were playing Minecraft. You know what? Minecraft can be pretty relaxing, y'all. I cannot lie. Minecraft is like one of my comfort games. So this is apropos, Viv. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. Right now I am squishing a ball of slime into the microphone and willing away the motorcycles that are driving by my window. Do we like them? Do we like the slime noises? Are we a fan? Are we collectively a fan of the slime noises, or do we not like them? Should I go back to tapping? Hi, Sickle. Welcome to the stream. This is your slime that I'm squishing right now. I just want you to know that. I am squishing your slime. I hope that you can feel it. Crazy Wolf Heart, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. This is not my usual content, by the way, so if you're not into this, I promise I don't usually do this. But if you do usually like this, then you know what? Maybe I'll do some more. I don't know. People like this enough, I'll do more in the future. Maybe I'll do something a little bit more scripted. I don't know. Yes, Viv, go get some dinner. Nourish yourself. This is a night of self-care, okay? We are all self-care in this house. Alright, I'm gonna add additional slime to the mix. So we had our purple slime out. Oh my gosh, this is very loud. I'm sorry. Trying to get quiet slime. Come on. Trying to get the green. I'm going to squish the purple. I wish you could see this right now. This is why I need a hand cam so I can show you. Jay Smith, thank you so much for following the Art Squad. I'm going to squish the purple and the green together. Are you ready to hear this? Are you ready? Oh yeah, this is like, it's two slimes in one now. They're coalescing. They are becoming one. Do you hear this? This is the sound of them merging. I can't even keep a straight face. This is a very intimate moment, chat. Be quiet. Everybody be quiet. It's beautiful. This is nature. This is nature. Become whole. Slime prime. Listen, Shrubby, when you get some slime in my grubby little paws, then there's only one mode. Oh my god, I wasn't even looking at what I was doing, chat. Chat, this slime looks disgusting. I melted them too much. It looks horrible. It is like the most gross shade of brown now. I mixed it too hard. I mixed it together too hard and now it's a brown blob. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. I love it. It's beautiful. That's what happens when you chew a bunch of Skittles up and spit it out. That's exactly right, Sickle. This is a bolus now of slime. Of slime spit. We created it with our own minds and our own hands. Right before I wreak any more havoc on this slime, I'm gonna gently put him back. He is two become one now, and you can't go back from that. You can't return to what you were before. You will always be a little different afterwards, or in this case, a lot different. But that's okay. After the initial shock of how gross it is. Oh my god, that was so loud. I'm so sorry. Slime, please. Please, I'm trying to be relaxing here. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. Just get back in your tub, please. I'm gonna take a picture later of how this looks now. It's so funny. We created something beautiful, Jen. Beautiful and terrifying. Okay, let me put the lid back on. Do you like that sound? The lid sound. I kind of like lid sounds. Patrick, the lid. The lid. The lid. The lid. Oh gosh, don't bump the microphone though, Puffin. That's not very relaxing. There we go. Ooh, chicken vindaloo sounds great. Phoenix. I love curry. You know William really loves curry. Okay, hold on. There's some little driblets of slime that didn't get back in there. Here we go. Alright, now we're closing it up for real. Because I'm gonna put the rain sounds back on again. Just for the moment. Okay, we're back in the rainstorm. The slime has been contained once again. I cannot explain. The worst part is that I combined two of the nice looking colors, so now we're left with amorphous brown blob, amorphous flesh colored blob, and blue. Those are our three colors left in the slime container. So, but let's reflect on this a bit though. Beauty in this world is fleeting in a physical sense, but the beauty of the experience shared will live on, no? So that slime gave up its aesthetically pleasing appearance for the joy that we obtained listening to it merge and become a slime ball. And so I think that's a net positive. That is net positive karma into this world. Blue. Yeah, I'm saving the blue one for a special occasion. Some deep talk right there. Well, you know what? When you're doing ASMR, you gotta go a little deep. You gotta go as deep as you can. Deep into the recesses of your mind, the wrinkles, those brain wrinkles. You gotta massage them. You gotta get in there with a little back scratcher. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're getting in there with, but we're getting in there with something. Went to Nickelodeon Studios to become one with the slime. Justin, do they even do slime? Do they even do slime anymore? Here, do you guys hear this? Now I'm just looking for things to tap on. sounds good to me, but I don't know if it sounds good to you. I don't have that ear yet. Some ASMR people, they have like an ear for things. They're like, oh, they look at something, they're like, that's gonna sound nice. I don't have that ear yet. Also, Water Ghost 21, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Art Squad. I hope that you like ASMR. This is not what we usually do on this channel, but it is what we're doing today. Happy for Business Memo, thank you for the sub. 13 months, yay! Paladin, I turned down the sound alerts, but thank you for the bits anyway. I will recreate the sound that you were trying to play with my own voice right now. I think the creeper sound is like shh, but louder. But we're not gonna listen to the loud version right now. Yeah, actually, Sickle, that's a good idea because I do have my pad of paper here and some markers. So I'm gonna pull that over. Marker opening sound. My aunt just got me this new set of markers because she bought me a coloring book filled with cats using profane language. And I said, thank you, Aunt. I am going to use these markers to draw in my sketchbook instead. But the coloring book is very cute, so I might actually color in it. I'm not like a big coloring book fan. I like to draw my own pictures, but that one's pretty cute, so maybe I will try to draw in that one a little bit. Alright, so let me turn down the rain a little bit. Oh my gosh, the loudest car in the world is driving by right now. And I hate it. Quinari22, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Art Squad. Alright, I am about to write in the sketchbook. Are you ready? Let me move this so it doesn't bump the mic. How does that sound, y'all? Does that sound good? Do you like that? There, I just wrote my name. I'll write it again. Ready? P. That's P. U. F. F. I. N. Alright, now I'm gonna draw a little picture. We'll draw a little picture, okay? Again, I wish you could see what I'm drawing, but you're just gonna have to imagine it. Imagine that I am drawing, I'm gonna draw a little cat bee. It's gonna be a bee with a cat face. I'll take a picture after stream so you can see the cat bee. It's very silly looking. You could have taken this opportunity to write P in all caps. I like to commit. I'm committing to the relaxation. Unless peeing relaxes you, in which case, you know what? More power to you. Peeing does lower your blood pressure, everyone. Did you know that? You have to be careful sometimes because it can actually lower your blood pressure so much that you can pass out under certain circumstances. I've had that happen to me before. Just be careful standing up after you pee or symposium. Please disregard the sound of aggressively revving cars in the background. They are ruining my fun today. Would be embarrassed to pass out during peeing. No, I'm talking about after, like when you're washing your hands. It takes a couple seconds to set in. It's called, let me see if I can remember what it's called. I think it's called the vagal syncope or something like that. Maybe vasovagal syncope. It's happened to me a couple times in my life where I've gotten up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and just got lightheaded. You guys don't hear cars? Okay, good, I'm glad. They're very loud and they're annoying me. And I'm about to open my window and say, hey cars, stop existing for the next 20 minutes because I'm trying to do ASMR here. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I knew that was gonna happen. Please forgive me. The real ASMR ruiner is me. It's me. I'm blaming the cars, but I'm the real danger to society. Let's pretend that didn't happen and get relaxed. I'm gonna draw a heart. Wasn't too bad. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't that bad. Not ideal, but at least not the worst thing that could have happened. If anyone has additional affirmation requests, by the way, let me know. I'm happy to fulfill your requests. Keela's in her luxury box. I love that child so much. She's my little baby, my angel. The light of my life. By the way, everyone, I wanted to let you all know that I have something very exciting to debut for you next. I believe it next Friday. So 1 week from today, next Friday. Mark your calendars. I can't say much about what it is, but it's gonna be exciting and you should be here to see it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tease. I'm teasing right now. There's actually a lot of exciting things that I've been planning for the channel upcoming. So expect a couple of announcements in the near future. Sometimes things just kind of fall together all at once. And that's what's been happening recently. I'm very excited about it, and I'll try to talk a little bit more about it on Sunday or Monday, because I have streams on Sunday and Monday as well this week. And I'll be able to talk a little bit more loudly at that point. Did you have to practice whispering for this? No, I didn't practice anything at all. I am completely winging this tonight. So, if you all like this content and would come back for another ASMR stream, I will do a second one in the future that is more planned and prepared. Maybe a role play, maybe. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Monster truck rally. Thrills, chills, and kills. Be there. You don't want to miss. remember the Power Thirst commercial. I just remember more lights than your power. Or no, what was it? More lights than your body has room for, I think, right? You'll keep having babies. 400 babies. Alright, that was a little bit loud, sorry. I was gonna read some nursery rhymes also, which like sounds like a weird thing to do, I think, but like old nursery rhymes can kind of be relaxing, right? So turn this. Oh, the rain. Loud rain. What? Medium loud rain, not super loud rain. How's the rain volume right now? Is that good? Bye, Phoenix. I hope that you had a relaxing break. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. I'm gonna read some of these stories. I guess they're rhymes for the most part. Okay, I'm adjusting in my chair right now. That hopefully didn't make a lot of noise. Let's see. This first one is called Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 2, and down he flew. Hickory Dickory Dock. Can I throw you a request for a bedtime story? Shrubby, if it's short, yes, it's gotta be a short one. Like no more than like 2 pages, please. But if it's short enough, I'll read it. Because my voice gets very tired if I have to read long things. It will give out on me eventually. Can you give the bear a bedtime story from off the top of your head? Let me think about that one. Whispering nursery rhyme sounds like you're conjuring a spell. Ooh, doing some Halloween ASMR could be fun next month. That could be a fun time. Maybe we can do a spell together or something, I'm not sure. Alright, this one's called Hey Diddle Diddle. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sport. And the dish ran away with the spoon. It wasn't the fish, it was the dish. But imagine if it was the fish. Imagine if a fish also factored into this poem. That would be pretty cool. I mean, there is a cow already. It's not that far off to believe that the fish would run away with the spoon. Maybe the fish was an ex-lover of the spoon and is still pining or something like that. Alright. Let's see what else this document has here. Oh, this one's one of my favorites. Are you ready for this one, chat? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Oh yes, we know the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Oh yes, we know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Alright, everybody snap your fingers now. That was my slam poetry. Hey Fergie, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We have, oh, here's another good one. Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. That's a lot of wool, by the way. I'm wondering what the size of these bags are. Are they like potato sacks? Or are they like little Ziploc baggies? Like, that could either be a large amount or a very small amount. So, I think each of these people are getting 1 bag. I don't know, we're analyzing this poem now. This is, welcome back to literature class, y'all. We're in high school lit again. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Ba, ba, black sheep. That was a good one. I like that one. What's the little boy gonna do with the baggie of wool? Well, maybe it's for his family. Maybe the boy is friends with the sheep, and so the sheep has decided to give the boy some wool. I mean, it seems the sheep is in control of who receives the wool in this story. The master's not in control of the sheep. The sheep gets to call the shots, so I think the boy is a friend. Speaking of sheep, some of these in the stock are a little different than I remember them. They've switched up some of the words. Some of these I don't even remember. Well, here's another sheep and goat related one. Mary had a little lamb. A little lamb. A little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went. Mary went. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day. School one day. School one day. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play. Laugh and play. Laugh and play. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. I'm very curious about how seeing a lamb at school would make the children play. I guess they would play with the lamb. How does one play with a lamb? Maybe play tag. Tag could be fun with the lamb. I think they are. Can lambs jump, or is that I think that's goats. I think goats are the jumpers. I'm not sure if lambs can jump very high. They may not be able to jump that high. All these rhymes sound ominous. Well, I can read something a little less ominous, if you prefer. I know a goat would be down to party. Well, goats are very jumpy. Goats jump a lot. They are often climbing as well. They like to climb a lot. I remember when I was a wee lass, there was a dairy and petting zoo not too far away from where I lived as a girl, and my mom would take me there sometimes to see the animals in the petting zoo and to get ice cream. And the goats there had an enclosure with a big structure in the center where they could climb up and cause havoc. And it would always fascinate me to see them up so high on this very, it was like a goat jungle gym, but it looked like it was built from junk, basically. It was very precarious, but the goats never fell. A bag of wool was a bale, 300 to 400 pounds of wool from one lamb. So we're talking 900 pounds of wool from a single sheep. I'm calling bullshit on that. Black sheep, I don't think you had that many wool. I don't think that you had that much wool. Maybe you're lying a little bit. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. You just embellished the truth a little bit. Maybe it was more like 90 pounds instead of 900. I could believe that, maybe. Hi Jay, welcome on in. We're doing ASMR tonight. We're doing ASMR. So that's what we are doing tonight. And I'm trying to think of another good thing that I could do. We've done tapping, we've done slime, we've done some scribbling. You have a slight headache. What, from me whispering? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if my whispering is causing any sort of pain or discomfort. Oh yes, Shrubby, did you send me that story? Let me review it real quick. I'm gonna mute my mic because I don't want the typing to be too loud, so just listen to the calming rain sounds for a moment. Alright, I'm back. Did you miss me? Shrubby has sent me a book. I did not have this book growing up. It was not one of my beloved bedtime stories as a kid, but I think it was for a lot of people. So we're gonna read this one, and then that will probably take us right to the end of stream, because this is just a short one, y'all. Just an hour. Just to test the ASMR waters. I think I will do another one of these in the future. I'd like to try it again with a little bit more preparation. How have you all been enjoying it so far? Do you like this? Zigzag, nice try. Thank you for the bits, but we have those turned down today. I will softly hum the music instead. Yeah, sorry about that. We have our alerts turned down because this is ASMR. Any sudden loud blast of saxophone will probably not be the best thing to have in the middle of people whispering. 10 out of 10. I'm glad you all like it. I will prepare for another ASMR stream in the future. That makes me very happy. Like I said, I listen to a lot of ASMR. I have never tried to make my own content, but I will take what I've learned tonight and I will apply it to the next one. But before we end today, I'm going to read this little bedtime story here. It's a book called Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown and pictures by Clement Hurd. Doing wonderfully. Oh, thank you, Barebones Brand. I appreciate that. Yes, this is my first time trying it myself. It is not my first time listening to it, though, so I feel like I've gleaned a little bit of information from the folks that I watch on YouTube. Alright. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can get the visuals for you all. Yeah, I think I can. Okay, let me mute again real quick. So the mic click, or the mouse clicking one doesn't bother you all, okay? Talk amongst yourselves about the volume of sheep wool in a bag. the very soft clicking noises. Yeah, I tried to set my mic up the right way. Ha! I don't have Go the Fuck to Sleep, but if anyone does have that PDF, let me know. I'd be happy to read that one too. Okay, let me bring this in front of me. So it can be like I'm reading it to you all. There we go. Okay, sorry for all the clicking. Goodnight Moon. In the great green room, there was a telephone, and a red balloon, and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. The cow. I love the cow who jumps over the moon. She's my favorite. We stand a cow jumping over the moon. And 2 little kittens, and a pair of mittens, and a little toy house, and a young mouse. Where's the mouse? I don't see it. Oh, the mouse is in the corner. I see it. It's very small. Can you see it? It's on the right-hand side. On the red carpet. The kittens do not see the mouse. I hope the mouse stays safe from the kittens, because that is a very precarious place for a mouse to be. And a comb, and a brush, and a bowl full of mush. What kind of mush do we think this is? Like oatmeal, maybe? Is it like cornmeal mush? Is it like soup? I need to know. Lentils, you think? Lentils are good. Cream of wheat. It's my brown slime. Applesauce. Okay, everyone imagine your own favorite mush in this bowl right now, okay? Whatever you want it to be, it is. Oh my gosh, what a bunny. Thank you so much for raiding. Welcome on in. We are doing ASMR tonight. We are actually wrapping up in a few moments, but we're reading a bedtime story right now, so stick around for a few moments. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I really appreciate it. You were playing a game called Dorf Romantic. I don't think I've heard of this game. Please let me know what that's about, because I would love to know more. And thank you again so much for your generosity in rating me. Speaking of bunnies, there's one right here. She is the quiet old lady whispering hush. Now, here's the thing. If you pronounce mush like mush, then that doesn't rhyme. You have to pronounce it like mush for it to rhyme. So if you said a comb and a brush and a bowl full of, well, I guess you wouldn't say mush, since it rhymes with brush as well. That's clever. The person who wrote this was very clever. Good job, person who wrote this. You did it properly. Oh, it's a matching tiles game. Very nice. I like matching tiles games. Goodnight room. This is such a full room. A full room full of little delights, you know. I love it. I wish I had a cool little tiger rug in my room like that as a kid. Goodnight moon. Goodnight cow jumping over the moon. Now they're rhyming moon and moon here, which usually I wouldn't like, but I'll let it slide just this once. Goodnight light and the red balloon. Goodnight bears. Goodnight chairs. Goodnight kittens and goodnight mittens. Good night, clocks. And good night, socks. I like this book because it encapsulates the very real phenomenon of children needing to say goodnight to inanimate objects before they go to bed. I was that child growing up. Good night, little house. And good night, mouse. The mouse still lives. Good night, comb, and good night, brush. That little bunny doesn't have hair. What's he brushing? He could brush his fur, I guess, but what does he need a comb and a brush for? I'm curious. Good night, nobody. Saying goodnight to the absence of someone. Fascinating. What does this kid know that we don't? Goodnight, mush. Our delicious mystery mush. I'm imagining it to be banana oatmeal. Maybe with some peanut butter on top. That sounds delicious. Hello, Neb. Good to see you. Welcome. We are reading a bedtime story right now. Good night to the old lady whispering, hush. That's all she can say. That's the only word she can say. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere, including the car that just drove by my window. And that's it. That's such a short little book. Apparently this person wrote 2 other books. I think I've seen them before. I know, goodnight car that drove by the window. Especially you, car that drove by the window. I hope you have a special night. Alright folks, that brings us to 9. This was fun. Actually went by very quickly. I was worried that I wouldn't have enough stuff to fill the time, but this went by very fast. I know I should... You know what I want to do now? I want to write my own version of Goodnight Moon called Goodnight Chat. Wouldn't that be cute? And we can say goodnight to everything in the stream. I think that would be a cute idea. Maybe I'll read that next time. Thank you so much, Sal. I hope you all enjoyed this. It was very fun. Now, I'm gonna raid somebody, but I'm going to go mute again real quick before I do go look for someone so that you don't have any loud noises assaulting your ears. Now everyone, when we go and raid someone, their stream is gonna be loud. So I need you all to prepare for noise, okay? It's going to be a different sort of energy when we move on to the next person, so just prepare yourselves mentally for that. But yeah, give me 1 second to take a look at who's live right now. And we'll get the raid set up in just a moment, okay? Alright, Kat is streaming, so we are gonna raid Kat. I wasn't sure if she had been live yet or not, so I didn't want to assume, but it looks like she went live recently. So, let me do some very quiet typing ASMR. Oh yes, real quick before we raid, I just want to let you all know, I am streaming on Sunday at noon. We're going to be trying the Kit Kats that Sickle sent me. There's a bunch of Japanese Kit Kats. Yes, Shrubby, that's a perfect raid message. I'm copying that. This is our raid message. And if you don't have... Sorry for the keyboard noises. If you don't have the emotes, you can always use the emoji hearts. I hope that I'll see you all on Sunday for a snack tasting stream, but if I don't, then everybody have a wonderful weekend, a relaxing, restful, wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves. Remember to hydrate and get lots of good sleep. And I'll see y'all back here next time, okay? Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams.